Since the dawn of the nuclear era, all presidents, I believe, have had too much power. But clearly, for Donald Trump, no amount of power is too much. Apparently, the next step in his White House skull-shaped castle. Because yesterday, Donald Trump made a hard right onto the fascism freeway that he will deploy National Guard troops to Chicago. Our brave... Yes, boo. Our brave soldiers are not supposed to be wandering around American cities. The Marines' fight song isn't "From the halls of Montezuma, let's go eat Italian beef." That is not.
What's your go-to impression?
I've been working on my Trump. It's a lot of great people. Lots of great people on both sides. That's excuse me. Fake reviews.
Donald Trump, the self-styled ringleader of America's political circus, plays both clown and punchline, while Stephen Colbert's sharp sarcasm and Jamie Foxx's spot-and mimicry team up to transform his blunders into the ultimate comedy.
When I came back in the office, I was shocked to learn that this weekend, the biggest frenzied social media rumors speculating whether Donald Trump had... For the record, Donald Trump is very much alive, okay? And no... We like our president.
A lot of great people. Lots of great people on both. I love London. London falling down.
I just got to tell you that you might have met your match. Because I also do a Donald Trump impression. Jamie Foxx, the greatest Fox in the wilderness. Great guy.
Yes. Do you have the yell? There. You gotta get the yell.
Tears into Trump's speeches with surgical precision, turning every rally into a treasure trove of comedic blunders. He doesn't need to exaggerate, just exposing Trump's collapsing sentences, phantom victories, and contradictory tales of victimhood and heroism is enough to make the flaws speak for themselves.
Trump made the announcement during an Oval Office event yesterday where he added insult to invasion.
Chicago is a hellhole right now.
How dare you, sir? Chicago is not a hellhole right now. Chicago is not a hellhole until...
Jamie Foxx takes Trump mockery to another level by fully transforming into hymnaling, the cadence, false bravado, and rambling detours so perfectly that it feels like Trump stumbled into his own roast. His impressions don't just draw laughter, they etch Trump as a permanent caricature in the audience's mind.
Lots of great people on both. I love London. London falling down. I
just got to tell you that you might have met your match. Because I also do a Donald Trump impression. Jamie Foxx, the greatest Fox in the wilderness. Great guy.
Yes. Do you have the yell? There. You gotta get the yell. They tried to give me the...
Colbert and Foxx work like a comedy tag team. Colbert slices with sharp satire while Foxx smashes with pitch-perfect mimicry. Colbert frames Trump's press conferences as talent shows where his only skill is saying nothing. And Foxx seals the punch with uncanny impressions of his pout, hand gestures, awkward pauses, and radio static voice, leaving Trump's ego in shards.
Yesterday, Trump posted, "Chicago is the worst and most dangerous city in the world by far." Worst and most dangerous? 2 words. You.
Brilliance is in exposing Trump's contradictions without embellishment. One moment he boasts as the greatest president ever. The next he complains of being endlessly persecuted. By magnifying this paradox, Colbert unravels Trump's narratives thread by thread until his self-made image collapses like a cheap suit.
Trump doubled tariffs on India to 50%, which will raise the price of items like gauze, bandages, and wadding. Making the perfect time to introduce my new product, Steve's Wad. What's in them? What do you care? You're bleeding. It's a wad. Shove it in there.
Jamie Foxx takes Trump's contradictions to the next level, embodying them so completely that his impressions become equal parts cringe and comedy. He turns Trump's empty boasts into tragic farce. Like a child swinging a cardboard sword at imaginary dragons, showing a persona that's all ego, no substance, paired with Colbert's sharp satire. The two form a demolition crew of comedy. Colbert sketches the blueprint of Trump's follies, while Foxx smashes them to rubble, leaving a roast that feels less like entertainment and more like a public service. Wrapped in laughter. One
Sides. Lots of great people on both sides. I know Harry O. He's a great person. He couldn't vote for me at the time. Now he can vote for me once he gets out. I love Snoop D-O Double G. Great person.
So do you love Death Row Records?
I love
People of
Death
both
Row.
sides.
I love Death. Excuse me. Fake news. I love
Colbert and Foxx don't just roast Trump's image, they shred the contradictions of his life. Colbert exposes how a man born into wealth pretends to be a self-made genius, while Foxx mimics his hollow business boasts like someone mistaking overdue bills for success. Colbert turns Trump's self-praise into self-destruction, the emperor, flaunting invisible clothes, while Foxx inflates his ego into a balloon that pops under its own weight, leaving Trump's myth of brilliance as nothing more than fragile pride.
Donald Trump is very much alive, and this whole crazy rumor started simply had 0 events on his schedule Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. And one of the only signs that he might still be around was music in the Rose Garden, which the White House confirmed was the president. Which I gotta say is not the strongest proof.
Foxx nails that Trump's comedy isn't just in his words, but in how he delivers them. Awkward pauses, smug tones, and misplaced emphasis, turning him into a caricature of his own caricature. Paired with Colbert, the two reveal a man trapped in contradictions, addicted to performance, and desperate for applause. Their roast shows Trump's bravado as fragile theater, his speeches as endless punchlines without setups, and his public life as one long, unintentional comedy routine lit up by their spotlight.
It's a lot of great people on both sides. Not just. I love Cameron. She's great. I love all of her movies. I love Charlie's Angel. I feel like I'm a Charlie.
By the way, the best Trump I've ever seen.
Excuse me, fake news.
Trump isn't just roasted, he's reduced to a self-parody, a reality show character whose chaos needs no exaggeration. Colbert and Foxx don't invent jokes. They simply spotlight the contradictions so glaring they roast themselves. Colbert frames Trump's ego as an overinflated balloon, while Foxx hilariously acts out the hiss of air escaping until it collapses, leaving the audience laughing as much at the brutal accuracy as at the gag itself.
Adding to all this terrible, morbid speculation, on Thursday, Vice President J.D. Vance spoke to the USA Today, and here's how he answered the question, are you ready to assume the role of Commander-in-Chief?
That is in incredibly good health. He's got incredible energy. And while most of the people who work around the President of the United States are younger than he is, I think that we find that he actually is the last person who goes to sleep. He's the last person making.
Trump's obsession with being the biggest and best becomes a recurring gag as Colbert mocks his fishtail bravado, bragging about massive crowds while miming empty chairs, or spinning disasters into triumphs like inventing a new parking method after crashing into a tree. Foxx seals it with Trump's voice, praising himself for the most innovative crash in history, turning the roast from sharp mockery into total annihilation.
After the firing, Trump was asked, how would it affect the market?
On the monthly jobs report, going forward, why should anyone trust the numbers?
Well, that's
and if
you're right. No, you're right. Why should anybody trust numbers?
No, why should they? No, it's true. You can't trust numbers. 1 is the loneliest. 3 is a magic number, and I'm hearing absolutely terrible things about 7 regarding the mysterious disappearance of 9. 6 was so terrified she got a restriction.
Colbert and Foxx keep the momentum relentless. Colbert dissects Trump's speeches as empty performances, mocking his pointless hand gestures, while Foxx exaggerates them into slapstick, making Trump look like a toddler swatting flies. Colbert skewers his obsession with attention, likening him to a reality show contestant desperate for close-ups, while Foxx turns it into theater, portraying Trump scanning for applause and repeating lines until he gets it. Together, they expose his favoritism, fragility, and desperation, making every laugh sting with truth.
I absolutely love that Colbert got fired. His talent was even less than his rating. How dare you, sir? Would an untalented man be able to compose the following satirical witticism?
And Foxx leave Trump no escape, dismantling his persona piece by piece. Colbert exposing the flimsy logic, Foxx mocking the hollow performance until the illusion of power collapses. By the end, Trump isn't a towering figure but a man juggling insecurities while the crowd laughs at him, not with him. Colbert frames his legacy as a blooper reel, Foxx mimics him spinning failures into greatest successes, and together they immortalize him as a permanent punchline. The roast doesn't just humiliate, it demolishes, revealing the tragedy beneath the comedy: a president who tried to be larger than life but ended up smaller than his own shadow.